Yes. Last class we learnt about the postnatal assessment, postnatal physiological changes and nursing care during the postnatal mother. Now the next topic, that is about the family welfare, family dynamics and family welfare services. It is also there in your in the unit family, and it is comes under the family dynamics, family planning methods, then follow up, everything will be coming here. Okay, first of all, what is meant by family? Family refers to two or more individuals who depends on the one another for the emotional, physiological and emotional, for the economical support. Then family welfare services, the Ministry of Health and Family at the center and state plays an important role in the governmental efforts in the delivery of the health and family welfare services to people in the country. So, aims of family welfare services are welfare of the each citizen, saving the lives of the mother and children, checking the population growth. Then services under this family welfare are antenatal registration, immunization to the mother, pregnant lady, and screening at high risk pregnancy and follow-up, then anemia correction, intranatal care and emergency obstetrical services, then includes postnatal care, newborn care and family welfare services. In this also included family planning services, NTP services, microsurgeries, decannulation and infertility treatment, and cancer screening, pap smear test facilities. Then the services rendered under family planning activities are MCA services, mother and child health care services. Those who are completed their family size, that is 2 children, are motivated to opt for the terminal methods, family planning methods for the contraception. These who wish to postpone the arrival of their next child are advised spacing methods with due to emphasis on the oral pills or copper T insertion. Tubectomies are performed at the clinics attached to the primary health care health centers and district hospitals. Then domiciliary services, education and motivation of the eligible couple individually, follow-up of IUDs and pills users, and post-operative follow-up for the vasectomy, tubectomy and MTB cases. Domiciliary care of antenatal, natal, postnatal and infant and toddler care. Then referral services for those having special problem of post-operative complications. Then community services, a family planning survey, and then identification of community leaders, then educational activities, and then motivational efforts, then maintaining of adequate supplies. Okay, organizing special companions. Then next we will see the family planning methods. What is family planning actually? A way of thinking and living that is adopted voluntarily upon the basis of knowledge, attitude, responsible decisions by the individuals and couples in order to promote the health and welfare of the family group, thus contribute effectively to the social development of a country. So, the way of thinking and living is opted and voluntary upon the basis of knowledge and attitude, responsibilities, decisions by the individuals and couples in order to promote the health and welfare of the family group, thus contribute effectively to the social development of a country. All of you clear? Okay, that is the definition of family planning methods. Then methods of contraception. First main methods are 3, that is spacing methods, natural methods and barrier methods. In barrier methods, physical barriers, chemical barriers, intrauterine devices, hormonal methods, conceptional methods. Then terminal methods are there, that is vasectomy and tubectomy. On the whole, there are only 2 methods, spacing methods, then terminal methods. Spacing methods, natural methods and barrier methods are there. The terminal methods, vasectomy and tubectomy. One by one we will see. Spacing methods helps in prevention of pregnancy as long as they are used. These methods can help in timing and spacing pregnancies, preventing unwanted children. These methods are temporary methods only, not permanent. Okay, spacing methods here, when the couple are married newly, if they want space for having the children means they can have this one. If the a couple are having one child means for next child, if they want a spacing of 2-3 years or 4-5 years means they can use this spacing method. This is not a permanent method. Okay, in the spacing methods, first method is natural methods. Actually do not involve the use of any of the man-made devices. These methods are usually for timing and spacing of pregnancies. No man-made, no instruments, no equipment is needed here. So, coital interrupts are withdrawal method. In this method, the penis is withdrawn from the vagina before ejaculation. Okay, in this way, the semen is prevented from the entering of the uterine cavity. Pregnancy does not occur. Okay, since the penis is withdrawn and ejaculated taken place outside the vagina, this method is called as a coitus interrupts or withdrawal method. Then merits, here involves no cost, does not require any other devices. With self-control and discipline, it can be fairly effective. Demerits requires a great deal of self-control, thus failure rate is very high. Slightest delay in withdrawal can lead to pregnancy. Safe method here, the ovulation maintenance. Okay, the process of ovulation. Here the merits are does not require any man-made devices. Demerits require self-control by the partners during the highly unsafe period. Not suitable for a woman who does not have regular periods. Failure rate is very high. Then requires a great deal of willpower and motivation. It is a safe method. When the mother is menstruating on the 4th, okay, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 5 days, 8th, 9th, 10th day are safe period. Okay, from the starting of menstruation to 1 week. That 1 week is a safe period. If the pregnancy will not be occurring in that period. Then after the 8th day onwards, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th day are unsafe periods. The mother are having a chance of getting pregnancy. After that, remaining days, more than 1 week, 8 days are there. So this period is called as a safe period until she menstruated. And until she will get the menstruation, this is a safe period. Okay, got it. The mother is menstruating. Menstruation cycle is started on the 4th of this calendar. According to this calendar, 4th she started. Up to 10th date, she is a safe period. Then after the 10th day, starting with 11th day onwards, up to 22 days, day, this is a unsafe period. Okay. After that 23 days, she is a safe period up to 2. Okay. Usually in this calendar 28 days cycle is calculated. When she menstruated 4th means supposed to menstruate 2nd. Okay. Here the start of period. Then safe days, bracket days. Closure of bracket, then end, starting of bracket. This period is unsafe period. Unsafe period. These crossed marked things are unsafe period. Okay, got it? Then abstinence is one of the types in the natural method. This involves the complete avoidance of the sexual cohabit. Barrier methods. Barrier methods are those methods which prevent the meeting of sperms with the ovum. These are many major types of barrier methods are there. Physical barriers, that is Nirodh. This is a Nirodh. Then merits here the most simple. You have learned these family planning methods in your SPM second year, I think so. So diaphragm, this is a diaphragm. Then chemical barriers, that is form of the tablets, aerosols, pin jellies and suppositories. Then after the chemical barriers, intrauterine devices, IUDs. This is a intrauterine device. First generation IUDs. First they made with the polyethylene and barium sulfate. Then second generation is copper 7 and copper T200 variants are there. NTU devices. These are all the variants. Then third generation IUDs are progesterone, levonorgestrel devices. Merits of copper Ts are can be used for a longer time, can be easily removed when the couple wants to have a child, Do not interfere with the coitus. Inexpensive, very effective, and failure rate is less. Then does not require hospitalization. Okay, demerits are bleeding pain, perforation of uterus, then expulsion. Then oral pills, combined oral pills are there. These are the oral pills. Then a progesterone only pill is there. Then once a month pill also there. Then default formulations, injectables and subdermal implants and vaginal ring. Injectable contraceptives are progesterone only injectable contraceptives, injections. Then subdermal implants, they are keeping under the skin. Okay, two varieties. The earlier one is known as Norplant, latest one is Norplant R2. Norplant has 6 small silicone rubber tubes. Each of these tubes contains 30 mg of progesterone. Both of these devices place under the skin of the arm. The tubes are the rods, allow steadily diffusing of the steroids into the bloodstream, and until 5 years the contraception will be happening. Then vaginal rings are also there. This method is not much in use. It consisting of ring that consists small amount of progesterone. These are vaginal rings. Post-conception methods means if the mother is not used among all those what we discussed up to now. Chances of getting pregnancy, she is fearing for getting pregnancy. What type of methods she can use? Now we will see. These are the methods which are used after the missed period and pregnancy may or may not have occurred. This method is used in regulating and inducing menstruation, terminating the pregnancy or aborting the fetus. These methods are menstrual regulation. It is done within the 14 days of the missed period. The pregnancy is doubtful, but it is not confirmed. In this, uterine contents are evaluated. Complications which can be occur after this menstrual regulation: local injury, perforation of the uterus, infection. Complications which may occur later: infertility, menstruation disorders, ectopic pregnancy. Then menstrual induction. This is done with the few days of the missed period. This is done by the application of prostaglandin step 2 under the sedation. This includes the coitus, contractions of the uterus lasting for 7 minutes. Then it is followed by cyclic contractions which continues for next 3 to 4 hours. This instigates bleeding which lasts for a week or so. Abortion. Abortion refers to termination of pregnancy after the 28 weeks of the fetus. Weighing 1000 grams. Abortion are earlier spontaneous or induced. Then termination methods. Sterilization is only method which gives a permanent protection from the conception from the conception. Neither husband and wife can adopt. Vasectomy, tuberculosis. Vasectomy is a sterilization of a male. It is a minor operation which takes only 15 to 20 minutes. The operation involves a small cut on both sides of the scrotum and a small portion of vas deferens about 1 centimeter on either side of the scrotum is cut and ligated and folded back. This is a tubectomy. It is a sterilization of female which is done by dissecting a small part of the fallopian tubes and ligate the sected ends. The closing of the tubes can also be done by using other methods like closing the tubes with bands, clips and electrocautery. This is the tubectomy. Okay, these are all the family planning methods and family dynamics. Till now we discussed. So, thank you.